On the mic with Melissa Ebsch, brought to you by the City of Marinette. And I have two wonderful women in my office studio this morning. And we are going to be talking about the International Women's Day. So, welcome, ladies. How are you?
Good.
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 Thank you for having us.
Yes. Do you want to introduce yourselves? Who wants to go first?
So I'm Heather Holmio. I'm an engineering support specialist at Johnson Controls.
All right. And you are?
I am Caitlin Auclair. I'm the Communications and Employee Inclusion Manager at Fincantieri Marine Group.
All right. So, International Women's Day. Tell me about it. What is it? What is it all about?
So International Women's Day, it was first celebrated in 1911, and then in 1975 it was officially recognized by the United Nations as a day of significance.
Okay.
So for our part here in Marinette, we've been holding this annual event, this Women's Wisdom Forum, since 2018, and it started as an effort with Leon Callow. She is the president of our local Johnson Controls chapter of the Women's Global Network. And so she kicked off the event, and we brought in UWGB
Okay.
as a venue and a partner in the event. And that was how Caitlin was introduced to the event as well.
Okay.
So I'll let you pick up from there.
Yeah, and so when I traveled over to Fincantieri Marinette Marine, we continued to combine forces with local industry, education, manufacturing. And so it is a group of about 15, I would say, total committee members of men and women throughout our community, a lot of strong female leaders.
Oh, yeah.
And we create this wisdom forum then. So we bring together vendors from the local community that are either women owned or women run.
Okay.
A lot of great opportunities for women and even men and kids in our area. And we then create that networking opportunity, bringing in a caterer with hors d'oeuvres and snacks, and then I have a really just awesome panel discussion.
Okay.
This year it's a little bit different. We're excited to bring in a keynote speaker this year as well.
Yes, that's going to be exciting. Who's the keynote speaker?
So our keynote speaker this year is Cassie Tebow, who many in our community
Yes.
know as an acclaimed photographer. And she also has recently started a life coaching business. And one of her platforms is women's empowerment.
Yep.
So we felt like she was the perfect fit for our event this year.
Definitely. That's going to be great.
Yeah,
She's
we're really
wonderful.
excited.
Yeah. So when is the event?
So the event takes place this coming Thursday, March 6th, and
Okay.
it will be at the Bayshore Arts Center at UWGB.
Okay.
We start at 5:30. From 5:30 to 6:30, we have a vendor exhibition where people can come in and talk to our vendors and talk about their place in the community.
Okay.
And then we'll have a small networking event. And then from there, we'll go into our keynote speaker and our panel discussion.
Okay. Very
There will be
nice.
refreshments served, like Caitlin said.
Yeah.
So those will be available complimentary.
Nice.
And then we're really excited about our theme this year is Accelerate Action, and that's on the platform of encouraging gender equality in the workplace and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have some great panel members too that we're excited about.
Wonderful.
Do you want to?
Who are your panel members?
Yeah, so we have a handful different. So we have April Allen, who's coming from Spirit House,
Yeah.
whom also works at Kimberly Clark. Cindy Bailey, our
Yes.
Dean of NWTC Marinette. Then Craig Cook is coming from Johnson Controls. He's Director of Engineering. And then Leigh Schlitz is coming from Johnson Controls as well. She's the Vice President and President of Global Products. And she's coming from...
She's coming from Milwaukee.
Okay.
So
Oh, wow.
yeah, she's making a trek. This
Yeah.
is a really important topic for her as well. She really promotes International Women's Day within our company, and I think she's just going to be a wonderful addition to the panel this year.
It sounds
Yeah,
wonderful.
We're very excited.
And then last, we have a really interesting, it's Marissa Bizwabic. And Marissa, please forgive me if I mispronounce your last name. But she has a Creative Routes mobile art studio. So she's a founder and arts therapist. And I think that's a really interesting aspect to bring in that mental health aspect that we need to be talking about. So the event is open for men, women, kids, adults, all ages, all genders, really just looking to bring the discussion around what we can do together as a community, how we can advocate for others, and then also encourage the youth and how they can be that next generation. So the conversation's really going to be talking about challenges that, tools that you've used to overcome challenges.
Right.
I'm really trying to focus on the positive, looking at things that you've either done to create change or that others have done to kind of give you a seat at the table,
Right.
and really open up the discussions throughout. And then we get to end the night with a raffle drawing with over, I think we have over 20 raffle baskets.
Oh my
27. We have
gosh.
Yeah,
27.
27 that are all
Wow.
been donated from the community. So places like Element Salon, Tina's Tangled Tales, the Cafe Green,
Oh.
Women's Giving Circle, so
Yep.
many. So we're really excited because last year those gifts were amazing.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
We want to win them.
So we need to bring some money to this event, right?
No,
No.
you
No?
don't need to bring any money. Everything is complimentary
Oh
and
my
donated,
gosh.
which is it's great to see everybody in the community who has been involved
Yeah.
in the event kind of give
To give.
to the event
Yes.
and give to the purpose
Yes.
for International Women's Day and the message. But yeah, you don't need to bring any
Any
money. Everything is
Wow.
complimentary and donated. You do need to be present
To win.
to be a winner of one of our raffle gifts.
Okay.
Some of the individual vendors, they'll also have little raffles at their tables
Oh, nice.
that they'll be doing separate from our big
Big
giveaway at
figures.
the end of the night.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we just ask that you're present to receive your raffle prize, and we have some
Wow.
really great things going up this year.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And while it is a free event, we are doing a donation drive. So it's a hygiene drive
Yeah.
and an activities drive. So this is going to be benefiting Marinette, Menominee area
Elderly services.
elderly services.
Okay.
And so we have a list that's out on our Facebook page, which is International Women's Day Women's Wisdom Forum, and that shares the different activities and supplies. So though there are hygiene items that your basic hygiene items, we're
Yeah.
also looking at things like birdhouses and activity books and yarn and things
Oh,
like
yeah.
that we can give
Yeah.
our local population some added activities to take care of.
yeah.
And there'll also be a donation bucket, so if people wanted to donate monetary funds instead,
Okay.
that is an option. But again, not required. Just encouraged to
Just,
help
yeah.
local support. Yeah.
Definitely. I know there's, well, Jeannie and Steve were in
Yeah.
talking about the hygiene drive that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, to be doing that as well is awesome because there's
Yeah.
such a need
Yes.
in there's so many needs in our community that
Yeah.
we're all trying to
Support
support
together.
it together.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, is there anything else that you would want our listeners to know about International Women's Day?
So this event is really special and unique in the fact that it's really grown since we first started it. We're starting to bring together people from all over in our community, and the conversations that it's been sparking has been really inspiring. We've seen some different things start to come to fruition within our organizations or within the community from these conversations, and a lot of new connections being made, whether it's community members, community groups. So it's just a really awesome opportunity to come together as a group and collaborate and get to know people you haven't had, while being a person of change and really bringing our future and generation to the next step.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
How about
and
you?
we have a really passionate group of committee members who have worked for months to put this event on, and I want to extend a personal thank you to all of them and to Leanne for kicking this off.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Caitlin said, we've really it's really inspired some conversation amongst us and amongst other people
Oh, yeah.
who we've met and had the chance to communicate with because of this event.
Right.
And
Right.
I think it's important now more than ever that we are having these conversations, and not just for empowering women, but also how can we work together as coworkers, as communities, as families. And I think that's always something that we as a smaller community are able to add to this event and add to this conversation. And I think that, like Caitlin said, is very special.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Well, ladies, we're out of time.
Thank
But
you
it
for
just
having
means,
us.
yeah, it just means you have to come back with something else.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I want to give a shout out to, let's recap. International Women's Day takes place on Thursday, the 6th, starting at 5:30, and it goes until 8:30.
Approximately
About
8.
8.
8:30, and horsey d'oeuvres, because that's how I say hors d'oeuvres. And you're going to have refreshments. You're going to have all that good stuff. Basket prizes, and you need to be present for that. So cop a squat and listen to the panel and the keynote speaker, which is Cassie Tebow.
Yes.
And it's going to be a great time. I'm going to be there, so
Wonderful.
come see me.
Great. Thank you so much. And everyone is welcome to this event.
That's right.
Yes.
Men, women, children.
We encourage the diversity in attendees.
Yes, definitely. So you heard it here first. So we'll see you on Thursday. Have a great day.